And let's just begin to do whatever we like to do, each of us with our eyes. The window shades of our eyes, our eyelids. So you might want to close them completely or just lower them a bit. Or maybe you like to keep them open. And find your body wherever it is, on a chair, a couch, or on the ground, and just begin to tune into your body. This vessel that carries us around. And if there are any areas of tightness, notice those. And you might loosen them a bit in your own way. Even by just giving them attention, these areas become noticed and attended to. We carry so much in our bodies. The body keeps the score, and it's why so many of the somatic or body practices are beautiful and important for us to combine with meditation and guided meditation, just even if it's walking or Tai Chi Cha or whatever it is, yoga. Just feel your body in this moment and tell it you'll care for it. Take a couple of deep breaths. And let that breath really move out any tension as you breathe out. You might even feel the movement on the out breath. And fully aware of our bodies, begin to feel yourself leaving the place where you are to head out for a walk. So you might pack a little backpack and bring some things with you. Maybe an offering for the natural world, some cornmeal or sugar, honey, maybe some honey, maybe your water bottle. And find yourself on a gravel road. Walking and feeling your feet underneath yourself, your whole body, giving thanks for your feet and finding those feet on the gravel road, crunching along, feeling the air, the breeze on your face until you reach a path that might look a little bit like the one in the picture, lined with trees and undergrowth. You are out for a walk in the afternoon. Notice how the sunshine is coming down through the trees, glistening and creating shadows and sparkles. Using your sense of sight, really take in the colors of this trail that you're on, either in your spiritual imagination or using the photo here. Let that dirt path continue to take you in. You may hear some birds chirping or some little animals moving in the foliage. Using your sense of hearing. Notice what you notice in the natural world, in the woods. Maybe a little animal comes out to guide you, or a big animal or a bird. Let it continue leading you down this path until we reach a clearing, a circle of trees. We have gone out, but in the going out, we are really going in. And so as you enter that clearing, find a tree that calls to you, that beckons you to come and touch it and honor it, appreciate it. And as you approach it, take your offering out and just sprinkle it or give it to the tree. And then gently turn around and lean against the tree if it feels right and good, and feel it supporting you in all of its energy and strength and width and height. And imagine from your own feet, roots grow down deep into the ground, connecting with the roots of this tree in the woods, in the circle, in the sacred circle we create. Feel your roots and feel them ground you. Grounding cords are so important in our practice. So they may be roots, they may be ropes, they may be light, whatever it is. Feel yourself grounding deep into the earth. And then invite Earth's energy to rise up through that grounding cord. You might feel it as green light, and let it begin to fill you. Let the earth energy rise up and begin to fill your energy bubble. Just feel the circle getting drawn around you, 3 feet out, 360 degrees around, and let it just fill with green light. And your whole body begins to shine brightly with this light. And then turning your attention to sky energy, just feel the sunshine again, shining through the trees and reaching the top of your head, and let it flow down. Warm, sunny, fiery energy, healing, clearing, rejuvenating energy, and let it fill your bubble. You might feel this as golden light, or imagine it as golden light, and just let it fill that whole bubble. So the green of the earth energy and the gold of sky combine. And notice your bubble now, shining brightly with light, vibrating with not a frenetic energy, but just a beautiful flowing energy. And you may feel divine love or divine life force energy also coming down in through the beams of sunshine. If that's so, just let it fill. Feel your whole self actually now shining brightly with gold. As you go in, really into your true self, your inner teacher, that place where you transcend ego and just feel your oneness with all that is. You may even feel yourself disappearing and just everything becoming gold light. Just allow whatever's happening to happen. No pressure, no effort. There's a story about a village in Asia where in the center of the square, there's a beautiful statue of a Buddha. It's a cement, clay, clay-like statue, and they begin to do restoration work on it. And they notice a crack. And in the crack, they notice something gold. And so as they begin to do the reconstruction and restoration, they chip just gently enough to see that underneath the cement is an entire golden Buddha. It had been covered in an effort to protect it from being plundered. And of course, the metaphor is all of that cement is like our egos. It protects us. But the work of the spiritual journey is to slowly chip it away so we find our gold. And here we are in the forest, shining brightly with gold, having gone in. This doesn't mean we're perfect, doesn't mean we make no mistakes. It just means that when we come in to the forest, when we really go in, we can tap into that deeper part of us that shines so brightly. Some call it our higher self, some call it our soul. Doesn't matter what we label it, just see if we can sense it. All of us shining brightly in our gold bubbles in a circle supported by trees. And when we have something happen in our lives, a question that we're asking, or a situation with a friend or a family member, it can be so useful to view it from inside the golden bubble, from that place of our gold place, letting all of the cement kind of crumple down into the earth, just viewing it from that place of the inner teacher, the inner self. So if you've got a situation in your life that might be prickly or confusing or rushed or busy, just imagine it in the center of our circle with your golden light shining on it like a spotlight, and see what happens to it. The cement around the Buddha might look like fear. And again, the cement has not been bad. We don't want to make any of these aspects of our ego negative because they protect us. But the Buddhists themselves would say perhaps the cement around our gold can look like fear or craving, attachment, ill will. So just letting it drip off us, letting the cement crumble so that the spotlight of the gold can shine upon the situation. There may be joys or sorrows in your life too that could be viewed from this perspective and or offered the love and sort of unconditional love that gets offered from this state of oneness, transcendence of the ego. So if you've got a concern, just offer it love. Maybe it's someone in your life or situation. No, we want to offer this kind of love and peace to anyone who's experiencing anxiety around the vaccine. Golden light we offer the anxiety, the racial strife in our country. And then there are joys. So just let the joys come into the circle and mingle with the golden light and fill you up, just like sunshine fills up trees. We hold all of our joys and sorrows together in this circle, knowing that life is a combination of the two, just like we are a combination of cement and gold, and we always will be. Both and on the journey, going out until we find we're really going in. So now just slowly begin to notice your feet in the ground, on the ground in this forest where we have gathered. You might look around the circle and imagine all the gold bubbles and thank one another. And then turn toward the tree. Touch its trunk, its bark. If you have more offering for it, feel free to give it. Look up at its height, its beauty, and thank it. If there's anything else you've noticed in the circle, thank it too. And if an animal helped you in, find that animal again and let it lead you back to this trail that we used to arrive in the clearing. And as you come out, notice the sun setting perhaps by now, the air a little brisker. Feel your feet on the dirt road. Notice the undergrowth in the forest and the tall trees lining this path. Feel yourself still just shining more brightly with golden light, like a golden Buddha. Knowing that when we re enter the world, we may have some cement build up, and that's okay. But we are grateful for the journey, for the walk. And eventually, you find yourself entering the wider gravel road, leaving the path, finding the road. Let it lead you back to the place where you are today. Enter in to the room where you sit today. Find yourself on the chair or the couch or the floor. Thank your body one more time and feel yourself shining brightly with gold. And when you're ready in your own way, in your own time, you can open your eyes and come back to the room.